Hello! Today we'll be going over an overview of the display screen within the Libra Harvest app. It's where you're going to be spending likely most of your time while using the app, at least in an active way. So let's just dive right in. Um, Biggest thing to note is the kind of green area here. That's kind of like your traditional scale head. It's going to be displaying your weights. Some important things to notice here are the synced message at the top left. That means that you are currently fully up to date with your transactions and your unloads. If you weren't, it would show a little message saying how many bushels you had that are still not synced to our cloud service. So if that number gets too high, you might want to find a connection and have that sync. We can see in the top right that we are in the automatic unload mode, which is probably how most devices are set up by default. There are two displays running, the top display and the bottom display. The top display will be showing your net weight, so obviously it's your gross weight minus your tare kind of reference weight. The bottom number there will be showing your gross weight, so your total payload. There are four buttons. Beneath that are tare, clear, unload, and save buttons. Tare will reset that net reference weight to 0. Clear will bring back, will take care of that and bring back your gross weight. Unload allows you to select some different unload modes. We have a couple extra here because we have a truck selected down in our selection area. We have here we have fill to max GVW, that's gross vehicle weight. So you can see depending on your truck's settings, it'll take the remaining amount of your truck and set a target for you there. You can set fill to net amount, which you can set an amount that you want your truck filled to. Say you don't always want it to be right at your gross vehicle weight. You want it maybe a few pounds lighter. You can set it to be that weight there. We also have add amount, which will allow you to select an amount that you would like to add to your unload. So you can select a target weight there. And then empty cart, which is our default kind of automatic unload state. It's just a way of initiating it manually. During any unload, the save button will turn green, and you can tap that to lock in your unload there manually. After that, we can see here we have some selection bars. So the top one here is your field selection. So you can select, we have kind of growers, farms, or fields. You can drag them and choose whichever ones you want. If you have GPS boundaries and have integrated your farm data into our system through the cloud service, and you have GPS boundaries on those fields, you can select this and it will automatically determine what field you're in and where your crops are coming from. Could be one less thing to worry about. You can also search through our search bar there. A new feature we have for Libra Harvest is our running yield calculator. You can just hit the calculator next to your current yield, and you can go ahead and enter some data here. It'll keep track of your field weight, your cart weight, and how much you've progressed through your field. So let's say I've only actually done about half, and I can see, I'll have this yield coming off. You can also use the slider to adjust the percentage as necessary. So maybe we're closer to 80. We can see there. Just an estimated running yield there. Preferences, this will allow you to change how your display is working. You can either choose to display in dry weight, wet weight, pounds, kilograms, bushels, or and then your area will be acres or hectares. An interesting new feature for the Libra Harvest app is mixed weights or mixed units. This will allow you to choose any one of these in any combination, however you like. I will leave it kind of as default there. Below that we have our truck bar. So here we can see we have one of our trucks selected from our truck group. This top number here will show how much is currently in the truck, and for your actual grain, and then below that will show your total weight, including trailer and whatever else you have set your gross weight to. Next to that, you can see a progress bar that will fill up as you fill up your truck. That percentage will increase, and then the bar will go from green to red as you go over 100% limit. And then you can tap empty truck at any time, and that will bring us down to our destination bar. And that has our current destination. If you do not have a truck selected, say I didn't have a truck, your unloads will go directly into that destination. So it's all depending on how you set up your operation there. But again, you can select whatever destination you would like. And then below that, we have some extra data as well. We can see our operator list here. We currently only have the one. We can see any of our connected devices. Again, we only have the one cart active right now, but we can disconnect from it if we so choose. But I'm going to stay connected. And then here we can see our moisture, temperature, and test weight selector. These will be filled in by your kind of default commodity values there. So, but if something is different about the day, then you can go in there and get ahead of it. So that is kind of the display tab in a nutshell. For more instructional videos, app help, how-to guides, and troubleshooting tips, please visit our support website at support.agromatics.com.